team built this puppet, and each shot takes 2 weeks.
I'm Neil.
Neil?
We're getting good at falling.
Hello there.
This is where the fun begins.
What's up, guys? Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well, and welcome to my Star Wars Skeleton Crew Episode 4 reaction / initial thoughts video. I just finished watching the Episode 4 to Skeleton Crew like 5 minutes ago. Just kind of my initial reaction, initial thoughts, and kind of just raw thoughts of what I just thought about this episode. Of course, a couple of quick references and things that I picked up throughout the episode I'll be discussing and sharing in this video as well. So do stay tuned for all of that. I'm going to go ahead and hop right on into it. Before we do though, however, grab that subscribe button if you haven't already, as we're discussing and covering all types of Star Wars related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. So if you guys are into any of that, go ahead and grab that subscribe button today. Make sure you hit that notification bell as well to be notified for when we have new videos dropping here on the channel almost daily. There is a lot of Star Wars news and stuff going around. It can be a lot to keep track of. It's exactly why we are here. Not just to keep you guys updated with everything, but also break it down for you guys and get a better understanding. As always, I really appreciate all of the support. Okay, so first things first, it should go without saying that yes, of course, there are spoilers ahead for Skeleton Crew, just all of its episodes overall here. This episode really picked up towards the end, and that's something that I really loved, especially the first half of the episode. The first 15 minutes or so were, quite honestly, and being honest with you guys, very transparent, was honestly a little bit slow for my liking, and not much was really going on up until the point of, like, yeah, we reached a new planet of what I think is called At-Archan is what it's called. It's pretty much this alternate world. It's honestly really trippy with what At-Atin is. So when our characters, the kids, land on it and they see everything about it, it's just the same thing as At-Atin, but everything's very run down, and it kind of reminds you of like a multiversal kind of theory or paradox kind of going on there of infinite worlds, but it isn't necessarily the case because it's part of this At kind of subfamily, we'll call it, of planets. We learn of all of these other At subplanets towards the end of the episode as well that At-Atin is a part of. Like all these planets were from the old Republic days that Kim, the Owl Lady, explains to us in episode 3, essentially. Like all of these worlds were made together and protected together, but of course not all of them made it through. At-Atin is the only lone survivor of these group of families of planets, essentially. So that was a very cool kind of reference I saw there right off of the bat, and very trippy. Like they walk into a home one scene, and it literally is the same layout as Fern's home from the first episode, with the staircase in the middle and the way that the windows are laid out, where the door is, and everything of that nature is pretty cool. SM-33 was a kind of building threat or a building theme. What's the word I'm looking for? Just a building hype, I felt like, throughout the episode, where he kind of rephrases I haven't ever heard of an At-Atin repeatedly over and over throughout the episode, and you kind of immediately pick up on it and feel like, yeah, something's up with the droid SM-33, as we definitely learned by the end of the episode. That definitely was a very execute Order 66 kind of moment. It also felt like with SM-33 by the end of the episode, and really honestly had me at the edge of my chair. Also, the Daniels directed this episode, and you can definitely tell by the end of the episode, like the way that they use the camera techniques there, of the way that they portray SM-33, like losing control, was very remnants of what we've seen them do in previous projects before, which was really, really cool to see that. The kids as well, phenomenal actors. The kid that plays Fern is such a phenomenal actress. The way, you know, she just does all of it was super great throughout the episode, and all the kids, especially towards the later part of the episode. But the kids go on to learn of two civilizations and two societies coexisting on the planet, but not so much coexisting on the planet, and that are at war at each other. They're like lower standard, poor kind of civilizations in comparison to their own home on Atin, essentially. And they learn about the reasons for why they're at war over like food supplies, essentially, is what it is. So really petty things is kind of what it comes to with the kids. The kids kind of learn of that. I also found it very interesting, the whole idea of child soldiers being used in this episode as well, amongst this group of people. Like they put the KB, Fern, Wim, Neil, all of them like front line when they are supposedly about to go into battle with this other group, the Haddon, I'm pretty sure is what their names were. But like at the climax of it, it turns out that it was Jude Law's character who already made nice essentially what this other group of the people hadn't. So it avoided a lot of bloodshed, and honestly kind of a bit more of just filler, if you want to call it that. It's kind of what the beginning of the episode felt like. It just felt like not a whole lot of interesting stuff was going on, and you kind of felt a little bit disassociated from the rest of like the main plot of the show, getting the kids back to their planet of Ad Aten, discovering the mysteries of this planet as well of Ad Aten. And the episode does that definitely in the later half, and you don't really realize that this entire episode did all of that, like kind of contributed to the mystery and the main plot of the overall show from the get-go. So one of those kind of unappreciated things there. But let's talk about the more conclusive part of the episode towards the ending there. Nothing but a 10 out of 10. Had me clapping in my chair. I was just so excited about this. Like, super awesome. SM-33 kind of going rogue there for a moment, as I had mentioned earlier on, was a very execute Order 66 kind of moment, especially from where we've seen it from the clones' perspectives, like Wrecker in the Bad Batch, for example, the animated show. The way they did that whole scenario was very reminiscent of that, and the way SM-33 becomes big and scary and uncontrolled as well as a droid. He's definitely going to need some type of memory wipe by the end of this series for sure, so he's definitely, you know, safe and everything of that there as well, which was very interesting. Now, whoever this mysterious captain was that destroyed the coordinates to Ad Aten, I have a theory has to have been from the Old Republic. Maybe you guys have ideas on that, so let me know all of it in the comments down below. And of course, it should go without saying, I would love to hear your guys' initial reactions, your initial thoughts in the comments down below, especially if you guys have just seen the most recent episode. Would love to hear and discuss with all of you guys so much. Of course, stay on the lookout for our full-on review / breakdown video here on the channel. I'll have that up shortly for Skeleton Crew Episode 4, as well as all types of other Star Wars related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been an unofficial Star Wars. Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Different theories as well. I'm all ears. Let's discuss. I love to hear what you guys are all thinking. Also, leave a like on the video, as it really does help out the channel. I really appreciate it. Make sure you also check out our merch shop. Use our codes Ahsoka in all caps to get some cash off of your orders. I also have some Amazon affiliate links in the description down below, so if you're looking to buy something from Amazon, whether it's a gift or something for yourself, check out our available links in the description down below. It helps out the channel at no additional cost of yourself and really means a lot. I'll continue to keep those links updated, so they're always changing. So make sure you check them out for what new products we may have available. With whatever way you decide to support the channel, whether it's simply watching today's video or even purchasing a product, it means the absolute world to me. So thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. May the Force be with you as always. Peace out.
Goodbye, old friend. May the Force be with you.